It is now my honor to introduce the Mayor of Kansas City, Mr. Quinton Lucas. Affectionately known as Mayor Q, he was sworn in as Kansas City's 55th mayor on August 1, 2019, making him the youngest to hold this position in more than a generation. Among his many priorities, he has placed safer seat. It's a lot easier out there than it is up here, believe me, ladies and gentlemen. Among his many priorities, he has placed safer streets, accessible and affordable housing, and efficient and transparent governance at the top. He believes when an American serves our country in uniform, local government should create, not eliminate, as many opportunities for them as possible as they transition to civilian life. We agree, Mr. Mayor. Please welcome to the stage Mayor Quinton Lucas.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you all so very much. Thank you for being here. I am honored to be with all of you, particularly as a son of Kansas City, driving by the Veterans of Foreign Wars building for years and years of my life. I've had the chance to know much about you, but I'm proud to learn even more as we stand here together. First things first, I want to make sure that you're having a good time here in Kansas City, Missouri. So some audience participation. Have you enjoyed it so far? I have one request on behalf of myself, the other mayors in and around this region, and of course the governor of Missouri, who you will hear from. Please spend as much money as possible in the state of Missouri while you're here. We would love to have you with us. I also wanted to make sure that I introduce someone special who's here with us today. As you walk around Kansas City, I imagine you will see some of our law enforcement. Much like many others in our community, the last few years have been tough. But they've stood tall, continuing to do their job no matter the politics, the leaders, the challenges of the day. And I'm proud to have our Chief of Police for the city of Kansas City, Missouri, Joe Mabin, here with us. I ask him to stand and be recognized. Thank you, Chief. I will also note, as one of our leading efforts in recruitment at the Kansas City Police Department, we consistently visit with our partners in the Department of Defense and so many others to make sure that we create opportunities here in Kansas City. If you know any soon-to-be veterans, please let them know that we are hiring, and we would love to have them as well. As I stand here today with all of you, I think about the history and the impact that the Veterans of Foreign Wars has had on Kansas City and, of course, our entire country. From advocating for compensation for Vietnam veterans exposed to Agent Orange and helping pass the GI Bill, to providing millions in scholarships to students and support to military families. The decisions that you have made at these annual conventions immensely support veterans, but not only them, our entire communities. As you may know, here in Kansas City, we're making great progress as well. With more than 100,000 veterans living in the Kansas City area, we remain committed to supporting and taking care of each of them, especially our most vulnerable. In fact, according to Veterans United, Kansas City was named as one of the top 10 best places for veterans to live based on housing affordability, cost of living, and quality of life for veterans. The only thing, thank you, I like Kansas City too. For those of you who live somewhere else, you'll see how beautiful and wonderful this city is. I just encourage you after about 4 p.m., do not go outside because it'll be pretty hot. Other than that, this is the perfect place to be. Summer can get a little warm on us. But more than anything, I want you to know that our work will continue every day to improve the lives of our veterans and our active military members. I thank you for your service and involvement in the VFW, but more than anything, your service and involvement in our community. And I'll depart from my notes and note just one thing about your impact in our communities. I was raised in the inner city of Kansas City. I never had the chance to meet my father. The greatest role model I had was my uncle, who was a veteran of the United States Air Force. Each and every day, go ahead for the Air Force. He told me the opportunities I could have in the world, the places he had seen, and the importance and value of an education. There are so many veterans from every branch who are doing that each and every day in our community, not getting paid, not getting compensated, but showing us what heroism truly is. And that's not just standing up for your country, but it's standing up for our families and our neighborhoods each and every day. Your service to our country has continued each day as you're at this convention and you're in every community. We are so incredibly blessed to have you. In many ways, thank you isn't enough. So take this from us in Kansas City and the state of Missouri. God bless you for the service that you have provided, and God bless you for the service you continue to provide to the people of our country and our communities. Thank you. Have a wonderful conference, and more than anything, know that you are loved, you are appreciated, and you are blessed. Thank you so very much.